Thank you.
Thanks so much. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Tell me something. How long have you been going at this?
Geez. Well, singing I've been doing pretty much most of my life in one way or another. Guitar I started when I was like a teenager, and then probably since college I've been trying to kind of go after the singer-songwriter thing, playing shows. And
what do you look at for your inspiration? You definitely have your own little country style, I want to say. But
yeah, there is a little country in some of the new songs, which is funny. I have not listened to a lot of country artists, although Dolly Parton is like a later discovery, and she's amazing. But Joni Mitchell is like, you know, a big influence. But really, I mean, I listen to all kinds of music, and I think that's why it's kind of, my style winds up being kind of a mishmash of a bunch of different things.
Usually, a lot of the times, diversity definitely gives you an overall better tone. You definitely have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you.
You were telling me earlier about the person who produces your music, because you actually brought in an actual CD for us.
Yeah.
The album, actually, Into the Quiet.
Yeah.
And who had a lot to do with the producing that you had on the album?
Yeah, his name is Timothy Young, and actually, I mean, that adds kind of an eclectic flavor to it, too. Tim actually is from Seattle, and he was kind of in, actually kind of like the original sort of grunge scene, and so that's sort of where he comes from. But he's in a band, like an indie rock band, with his wife called the Youngs, and a lot of other talented musicians too, and a lot of other stuff. I mean, he plays with drummer Matt Chamberlain in this crazy sort of prog rock metal-y kind of thing, you know. He does all kinds of things, and so I loved having him work on the album as well and bring his kind of, you know, unique flavor to everything.
Very cool. It definitely comes out. The diversity in your tone and your music, overall tone just sounds beautiful.
Thanks.
And it definitely comes out. You want to do another one for us?
Yeah, absolutely. I will. And this one's a little older, but it actually is on my most recent album. It's called No One.
All right. No One, off the album Into the Quiet. Again, here's KRISTY Hanson.
Me like you know me. No one's tried to before. No one hurts me like you hurt me. 'Cause no one could have before. You don't ask and you won't tell. No one gets me like you get me. No one's cared to before. No one loves me like you love me. No one's come close before. Please don't ask, and please don't tell, 'cause I don't wanna wake up to the soundtrack of all the things we wish we never said, and I don't wanna look back, so my darling, forgive me and we can forget. Nothing scares me like you scare me when you walk out my door. 'Cause no one needs you like I need you, and
Nice. Very, very
Thank
lovely.
you. Thank
I swear,
you.
You're gonna have me crying by the time I get out of here.
All right, that's my goal now.
Don't make
Oh
me
no, the
cry.
next one's
Don't
not
make
really
me-
a downer.
Don't make me
So
cry on camera. Come on, what are you doing to me here? I'm Tony Rocky Horror. We're featuring KRISTY Hanson. She's in here with us, debuting a couple of her music off the album Into the Quiet. We got one more that you're gonna do for us before we
right.
get out of here. Before we let you go on your way. I understand
All
you're
right.
very busy. I very much appreciate that you gave us the time to come out down here and do a live performance.
hey,
for
thanks
us.
for having me. I'm having a great time.
I'm glad that you are. All right, so what are we doing next?
All right, this next song is called "Off the Ground," and it really is kind of country-ish. It is even more so, I'd say, on the album. But it's funny you mentioned the country thing because
Very
that's
nice.
coming out for some reason. I don't know.
A quick reminder, real quick. You can check out KRISTY Hanson on her website, KRISTYHanson.com. That's KRISTYHanson.com. She also has a MySpace, which you can also check out, myspace.com/KRISTY Hanson. So take it away, KRISTY,
Great.
one more time.
Thanks.
Hanging out with nothing else to do. I start thinking about things I haven't done, things I doubt, and I wonder how I still compare myself to you and fall short every time, but keep coming back for more, like a thief to the scene of the crime. You never have to wonder if it will, 'cause it always goes right. You don't have to beg or plead, and you don't have to fight. You walk into every room like you're floating on air, and I keep clawing my way through, but I'm getting nowhere 'cause I know that now I only have myself to blame, and I know that all this jealousy's a losing game. I've been turning it upside down, trying to get this thing off the ground. It's full speed ahead towards something we can see, 'cause baby there are no guarantees. Going out, I see you standing there. I go out of my mind. You play the game and seem to win almost every time. I keep building myself up till I'm destined to fall, 'cause I still compare myself to you. And now you handle it all, and I know that now I only have myself to blame, 'cause I know that all these jealousy's a losing game. I've been turning it upside down, trying to get this thing off the ground. I gave you half a chance to make a fool of me. Well, I've been turning it upside down, trying to get this thing off the ground. It's full speed ahead towards something we can't see, 'cause I know there are no, baby there are no, baby there are no guarantees.
Yeah!
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
lovely. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm Tony Rocky Horror. You're listening to a special installment of KRISTY Hanson here. How you doing? You doing all right? Is there anybody you want to thank before we get out of here?
Well, I'd like to thank you guys for having me in here, and Amanda Lafamos for telling me about this, and
she's actually the
bringing me in here.
She's the lobby out there, huh?
Yeah, she's helping me out with marketing for the album, and she's a cool chick, and thank her for bringing me out here.
So look out for Into the Quiet. Check it out on KRISTYHanson.com.